As-salamu Alaykum guys, welcome back to my channel. And today I'm going to react to a very interesting topic. Was Tupac a Muslim? For those who don't know Tupac was one of the most important rappers, and he was also an actor of United States. He was very influential in the history of the rap. So let's discover, guys, if he was a Muslim. Let's begin.
Was Tupac Muslim?
Was Tupac
or Christian?
Muslim? Most people think Tupac was Muslim because his name was Shakur. Tupac. First of all, Tupac Amaru is actually a Native American.
Yeah.
Named Tupac Amaru. I believe he's from Peru, from South America.
Yeah.
So he was a native fighting against the Spanish, a warrior. So Tupac's mother loved his story, so she named Tupac Amaru after this Native American warrior. Shakur, because Pac family come from the Black Panthers. A lot of the Black Panthers at that particular time, you did have Muslims, like Mutulu Shakur. So people like Mutulu Shakur, he's Muslim. So even back then, when black people in America went through a stage where they didn't want names of the so-called oppressor. So they like, look, man, this dude named, no offense to Mikey, for example, but that sounds like the oppressor name. I'm going to name my kids something where they thought was West Africa, which comes down to a Muslim name, Shakur, which is an Arabic name. Yeah. You know what I mean? So when he passed away, I was in his room and I just went through his drawer and I seen the Quran. I remember he had the, red rag right here. I remember like yesterday, folded up, and then a bandana on me, and then he had the Quran right here. And I remember opening it up. I wasn't even Muslim, but I knew the Quran, what it was, Close it and put the drawer back. Now, if you would ask me, have I seen Islam from him? I would say no. Now that I'm a Muslim, have I ever heard him say he's a Muslim? Never heard him say he was a Muslim. Have I ever heard him say he's a Christian? Never heard him say he's a Christian. He only used to say believe in God. Now, Gaddafi from the Outlaws, he's Muslim because his father's a Muslim. Gaddafi used to say I'm Muslim even in some songs. But for Pac, I would honestly say I don't think so. But I hope that it's something between him and Allah, him and God. But I can't say he was Muslim.
Yeah, because maybe he just didn't want to disclose it.
No, he would have disclosed it to us. We talked about everything Pac shared with us.
Because you guys were family.
We was family. Like everything, we would sit in his living room and he would tell us everything. It wasn't no secrets from nothing. I know when he was in prison, I believe that's when he started reading more about Islam. But he never came home and said that he was Muslim. So we leave that between God.
I'm the religion that, to me, is the realest religion there is. I believe in God. I try to pray to God every night as I pass out. And I think that's, and to me, religion, my idea of religion is this. I think that if you, I learned this in jail, because I talked to every God there was in jail. I think that if you take one of the O's out of good, it's God. If you had a D to evil, it's the devil. I think some cool motherfuckers sat down a long time ago and said, let's figure out a way that we can control motherfuckers. And that's what they came up with, is the Bible. Because if the guy wrote the Bible, I'm sure it would have been a revised copy by now. You know what I mean? Because a lot of shit has changed. And I've been looking for this revised copy, and I don't see it. I still see that same old copy that they had from then. And I'm not disrespecting anybody's religion. Please forgive me if it comes off like that. I'm just stating my opinion. I feel like we get crucified. I mean, the Bible was telling us all these people did this because they suffered this much. That's what makes them special people. I got shot 5 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You know what I mean? And I got crucified to the media. You know what I mean? And I walked through with the thorns on. And I had shit thrown on me. And I had the thief at the top. I told that nigga I'll be back for you. You know what I mean? And trust me, this not supposed to be going down. I'll be back. So I'm not saying I'm Jesus, but I'm saying that we go through that type of thing every day. We don't part the Red Sea, but we walk through the hood without getting shot. You know what I mean? We don't turn water to wine, but we turn motherfucking dope fiends and dope heads into productive citizens into society. You know what I mean? We turn money. We turn words into money. You know what I mean? What greater gift can there be? So I believe God blesses us. I believe God blesses those that hustle, those that use their mind, and those that overall are righteous. I believe that your karma, everything that you do bad comes back to you. So anything that I'm doing that's bad, I'm going to have to suffer for. But in my heart, I think what I'm doing is right. You know what I mean? So I feel like I'm going to heaven. And all that other shit is to control you. If the churches took half the money that they was making and gave it back to the community, we'd be all right. If they take half the buildings that they use to praise God and gave it to motherfuckers who need God, we'd be all right. we be alright. Have you seen some of these goddamn churches lately? It's ones that take up the whole block in New York. It's homeless people out here. Why ain't God letting them stay here? Why these niggas got gold ceilings and shit? Why God need gold ceilings to talk to me? Why do God need colored windows to talk to me? Why God can't come where I'm at, where he sent me? If God wanted to talk to me in a pretty spot like that, why the hell he send me here then? You know what I mean? That make ghetto kids not believe in God. Why? So that's a wrong religion. I believe in God. I believe God put us wherever we want to be at. Then it makes sense that God will put us in the ghetto. That means he wants us to work hard to get up out of here. That means he's testing us even more. That makes sense. It makes sense that if you're good in your heart, then you closer to God. But if you evil, then you close to the devil. That makes sense. I see that every day. All that other spooky shit don't make sense. And I don't even believe, I'm not dissing them, but I don't believe in the brothers. I was in jail with them and having conversations. Brothers, I'm God. You God open the gate for me.
Yeah.
You know how far the sun is and how far the moon is? How the hell do I pop this fucking gate and get me free up out of here? Then I'll be a 5% for life. Well, never seen it.
Well guys, what can I say? There's no evidence. He didn't say that he was Muslim, but guys, he had a Quran while he was dying. I don't think that non-Muslim would have a Quran with him at the moment when you are dying. Well, there are a lot of videos about this topic. Was Tupac a Muslim or he wasn't? But none of the videos could just prove that he wasn't a Muslim. Please leave me in the comments below if you know who is Tupac. Do you listen to his songs? And if so, please also leave me in the comments below. What are your thoughts about this topic? Was Tupac a Muslim or not? Did you make some investigation about this topic? So please leave me your conclusions in the comments below. Also leave me a like so more people can reach this video. And if you're not subscribed yet, please subscribe for more videos like this because I upload daily videos about Islam. Thank you for watching and see you tomorrow in my next video. Bye bye.